Saw Fellipe Andrew yesterday in an amazing match with Fellipe Pena.
Absolutely, that was a great way to kick off the Absolute. Fun stuff there. Also hit a savage ankle lock on Patrick Gaudio that day. Fellipe Andrew definitely has the tools to get it done, but don't count out Marcelo Gomide.
Fellipe Andrew is such an active and mobile competitor. See some of the competitors in the heavier weight classes who do really well are the most mobile. I'm talking about like Victor Hugo, Fellipe Andrew, Fellipe Pena. They're big guys and they move so well.
Yes, not just strength in them, but athleticism, agility, and of course, technique.
Absolutely.
50-50 is a dangerous proposition for Fellipe Andrew, as he will start looking at those ankles.
Oh, absolutely. He has a very, very dangerous ankle lock in the sense that he will throw everything into the ankle lock as well. It's not just he has good positioning, it's he will rip every fiber of his being into the ankle lock.
Instead opts to come up, earns 2, and exits the 50-50 immediately.
Marcelo with a great grip on with his left hand over that collar grip. And keeping that reverse deli heave with his left leg. And going for a really simple sweep as well. It almost worked on Fellipe Andrew. Now in the closed guard. Just under 2 minutes down. Ooh, he needs to be very careful throwing his leg over like that.
He might get this.
Will Marcelo Oliveira come up for the mount?
Fellipe Andrew really had to put everything into that defense there, but an advantage awarded. 2 advantages, no less, to Marcelo Gomide for the near sweep to mount attempt there. Great work, class technique from Marcelo Gomide.
Yeah. It seems like a really dangerous close guard to be in. Fellipe Andrew needs to definitely tighten up, be more patient in the situation because Oliveira can catch him slipping any moment. I'm loving the measured approach by Oliveira as well. How he's just slowly picking apart the grips he wants, alternating between this arm drag, classic arm drag, and this waiter sweep that almost worked earlier. Andrew needs to respect this. It almost worked earlier. Will it work again? A little bit of a better bite this time.
Oh, he's on the back.
Is he going to put the hooks in? That is going to be an advantage. And we're back on our feet. And another advantage awarded. That's 5 advantages for Marcelo Oliveira.
Amazing that same sequence worked twice so well for Gomide. Man, he was so close. I couldn't tell about the second hook. Obviously was not there, allowing Fellipe to get out, but I think he's going to reconsider his approach. Should he get in the close guard?
I was just about to say that. He had better. Oh,
look at this
very
triangle.
Quick triangle over the top. Not opting to switch it to an omoplata, though he did potentially have the opportunity.
And they're going to take away one of those advantages for Marcelo Gomide via the head table here. Yeah, Fellipe Andrew, incredible triangle from the lasso. Just remove it and then slam it on. Of course, how he became European champion back in 2020.
And the
Countless
absolute
other
division.
victories. That's right, that's right.
Fellipe Andrew loves this lasso game. You saw him execute a beautiful sweep. And he might be going for it now. We'll see if he's trying to engage it. Or he would throw his right foot in this case to want to engage in the lasso underneath the front leg and be able to make a beautiful sweep over the right side. As you see him engaging it here.
Marcelo seems to know what's coming, though, as he lowers his base. Fellipe doesn't mind.
This is exactly what I was talking about right here.
Yeah, well spotted, Jake. Definitely saw that setup. Marcelo able to avoid it, but again, Fellipe very dangerous from all angles here. Opting to change things up ever so slightly.
Now Gomide potentially looking for a toe hold on the other leg, but Andrew slips it out. Coming up for another 2 points.
Yeah, really clean technique from Fellipe Andrew there. And he's in a pretty stable position for what I can tell here. He will not be immediately swept back.
And he's doing a great job reserving his energy as well. I've noticed that. Fellipe Andrew is so aggressive and is always moving, and sometimes that can be very tiring, but he's doing a great job in this match, conserving that energy, staying in good positions. And I remember one of the matches earlier in the day, we were talking about weight distribution and how it's tiring to be the person on top. Fellipe Andrew is one of the examples of people who lean dead weight. They lean their weight on you, and as they push their belly out and they hug you tight, and it's almost like they're this gigantic blanket on top of you. That's the kind of pressure that Fellipe Andrew puts on when he fights. Not that he's ever passed my guard or anything, you know.
Wasn't going to bring it up. Up with a comfortable lead here. Four points for Fellipe Andrew. 4 advantages from Marcelo Gomide. But of course, that won't do it should this go to time. And now Fellipe Andrew generally making life miserable for Gomide on bottom. Looking to advance his grips, being, like you said, very patient. Using the weight advantage, looking to pass the lapel around the back, adding a little more to the crossface. Things you do to win.
It's a very important grip switch, that cross collar around the back. It's very important because it anchors him in place. The grip on the back does too, but it's more taxing on your grip than actually feeding the lapel. It sticks your shoulder up and it engages your neck in a weird way. It's a tiny little difference, but it engages it in such a way that it's much more difficult to defend. And now you see the pressure being put on, the dead weight being put on that we were talking about before. This is just his body. Now we might just see a guard pass happen here.
Yeah, beautiful hip torque, right? In combination with that crossface, turning
beautiful
Marcelo's body in spiral fashion, getting the pass straight into mount. Fantastic work for Fellipe Andrew. 11 points now with 2.5 minutes left. Really taking over in this match here in the quarterfinal of the super heavyweight division.
And you see him, as soon as he passed it out, he was already looking for an arm triangle or karagatame on top. He was already looking to set up the submission in the midst of it. Always working for the finish. And just think, if either of those waiter sweeps at the beginning of the match would have worked, if they would have been just a little bit more sound, this match could have been completely different. And that's how hot, that is the level that these two are at. That's the tiny differences that can take a fight 11-0 in Fellipe Andrew's favor, or the other way in Gomide's favor.
7-0 his way, yeah, exactly. Fellipe Andrew now still putting on that shoulder pressure from top. Unwilling to move backwards here. Gomide tries to bridge, escape, get something going.
Assuming Fellipe Andrew rides out this victory and gets his hand raised, he will face the winner, Devontae Johnson and Felipe Trovo, on the other side of the quarterfinals. So regardless, it is going to be fireworks.
Look how we dragged the head of Gomide into the crossface. Again, adding just another layer of pressure. Under a minute now. Maybe we'll see a cross stroke attempt. Oh, he's feeding the lapel now up.
And that's another thing about Fellipe Andrew is there's no, hey, I'm going to ride this out and just get the
victory.
He's
He's looking for the choke now.
He's looking for this. He's looking to finish the fight. Will this be it? And that will be it. Fellipe Andrew sending a statement in the quarterfinal match to the rest of the super heavyweight division.
Beautiful work. There we have it. Fellipe Andrew moves on with submission win in the quarterfinals.